Hello. Happy Friday. Welcome to our 8th episode of...
Is it 8?
It is 8th. It's my lucky number.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Maughter podcast.
I am Claudia. I am Mother.
Polly, I'm daughter.
It's like you get lazier on saying it every time.
They know that.
Today's Friday, and we are doing our Friday favorite. It's Friday.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
It's Friday when you're seeing this.
Yes.
You're listening to this.
Yeah, we may pre-record some of them, but we're not telling you if we are. It's secret. You can't see us, but I just tapped the nose thingy. Anyways, so hello, welcome back. I hope you guys liked our last podcast. Oh my gosh, it's starting my slurry words. This week we were actually supposed to have a guest. Unfortunately, they weren't able to make it, so we're hoping they're able to come in next week. So hey to our guests and and we're excited to have you. And yeah,
And shout out to Ian.
oh yes, our shout out to Ian. Okay, so a few questions that we start off. Just because we're just gonna roll right into this. Are
these favorites or just questions?
These are just questions.
Just Q&A?
Yeah, just some fun questions.
Okay.
I don't have any favorites yet on Friday. We just call it Friday favorites because it has a nice ring to it.
Okay.
Okay, are you left-handed or right-handed?
I am not weird.
So you're right-handed?
Yeah.
Sorry to all the left-handed people out there. Hey, my son is left-handed.
And he's weird.
He's not weird. Are you a dog or a cat person?
Both.
Can you be both?
Yes.
Ugh. I am neither. It's only because I'm allergic to both of them. I think if I wasn't allergic, I'd probably do cat. I like more dogs. I don't like cats.
I know.
I think cats are just too ugh.
Why are they ugh?
I don't really smell. They're just...
You've just never been around enough cat love.
I've been around enough cats to know that I'm allergic to cats, and I don't like cats. What is the last...
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Oh, sorry, I'm right-handed. I'm
Yeah,
right-handed. When was the last time you had a good cry over a movie?
Over a movie?
Or a movie?
It's on Netflix. It's called Nowhere.
Oh my gosh, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to watch it, but I don't think I want to.
You'd bawl.
I probably would, right?
No, you would. You would.
Just thinking about it turns my stomach, just the sadness of it when you were telling me about it. If you guys haven't seen it, Polly recommends a show called Nowhere on Netflix. Movie on Netflix. Nowhere. Check it out.
If you're a parent, you'll cry.
And if you have no heart, don't watch it. I'm just kidding.
You won't cry.
The last time I had a good cry... So we just watched Toy Story. The fourth? The third? The fourth. The third, because we watched the second, and Maria was like, I want to watch the third. So we didn't even finish the second. Yeah, I cried. No, it was the fourth. It was the last one. I cried. And I'm sitting there crying, and like Dan was with the kids. And I'm trying to cover my face so they can't see me crying. But I sniffled, and Maria's like, I'm sad. I'm like, don't pretend to cry. Because she was and I look at her, she's smiling. And I'm like, you're not even sad. And I'm like, I was just so sad about it. I can't. Toy Story just gets me. Oh, such a good series. Anyways, what reality TV show would you be on? I have this silly smile on my face asking.
Biggest Loser.
The Biggest Loser. Oh my god, I would love to be on The Biggest Loser. Biggest Loser?
Yeah.
For sure?
Yeah.
I'd be Temptation Island. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't even know what that is.
It's where they send a bunch of people and you're tempted by these male or females and see how long your relationship lasts. You've never seen Temptation Island? Oh my gosh. I don't even think they have it anymore. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do Temptation Island. I would be interested in Biggest Loser. That'd be fun. I'd love to get my butt kicked. If there was original Jillian Michaels on there.
And Bob.
And Bob.
His name was Bob.
Bob and Jillian Michaels. If it was just them. Dovet was on there, but he was like one of the newer casts. That's a good one. I don't know what I would be on, honestly. Okay, what's the worst or weirdest date you've ever been on?
The worst?
Or weirdest?
Or weirdest. I've never really gone on dates.
No? You never dated?
Well, I went on a date, but it was like a good date, so...
So it wasn't weird?
No, it wasn't weird.
No?
Not really.
Okay.
Like, I had I don't know if you'd call it a date, with a guy, but we just walked around the mall and barely talked the whole time. That was pretty awkward.
That would be weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
What an
I don't know.
adventurous
I don't put myself in weird situations. I guess.
It's not even weird. It's just like the worst or odd. Or I don't know.
Actually, okay, so I was listening to this guy on TikTok yesterday.
Yeah.
And he has like the worst luck with meeting people and going on dates. And he matched with this girl, and he's East Indian. She's also East Indian. And he reached out because her bio said it's either this or an arranged marriage.
Oh no.
So he liked her bio, and he like messaged her, and they got along. And they said to meet up. So they met up, and they went to this restaurant, and they walk in, and they're getting Indian food, and she's like, okay, this is our table, and he's all confused because there's two people sitting at their table.
Already?
And he's like, oh, who are these people? She's like, oh, these are my parents.
Oh, I was gonna say it's her parents. Oh no.
On their first date.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
What would you do? I'd be like, okay, bye.
Yeah, I'd probably sit through it.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm nice like that.
Can you imagine? No.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty weird.
Yeah. Like, I've never had an experience like that, thank God.
Oh, that'd be kind of awkward.
I went to this guy's house one time, and we weren't even dating.
Yeah.
And he lived with his mom, but he was, like, introducing me as his girlfriend. And his mom was like, oh, you gotta stay for Christmas, or come over for Christmas and stuff like that. And I'm like, what?
That's funny.
Your worst date.
Yeah.
With Dan sitting over there.
Oh, no, me and Dad had pretty good fun dates.
I'm not talking about Dad.
I'd say oh yeah, I see what you mean. So please, I hope my dad isn't listening to this. I hope to God. My weirdest date, okay, no judging, because this is the final.
I'm gonna judge
only
you.
one date that I had with this guy. I met him online, because that's where anyone meets people nowadays anyways, even before. He was about a couple of years younger than me, and he was a rig pig. And we go on a date. He picks me up in this truck, and we went to McDonald's. And then he took me to an adult store.
Ew.
For our first date. I'm like, he's like, come on, let's go check it out. I'm like, check
For what
out? And I'm like, he's like, oh, this is pretty cool. And I'm just like, I kind of want to go now. Like, it was just awkward. We were there for like 10, 15 minutes. And I'm just walking around. I'm like, Like, what am I supposed to say? Oh, this is amazing. We got to try this out. No thanks. Like, it was super awkward. And then afterwards, he's like, so you want to go again on a date? And I'm like, no, I think I'm good. I don't know if this is going to work. He's like, and then as I'm leaving, he's like, you'll never find a guy like me. I make awesome money. I'm an awesome catch. And he's going off on, like, saying how amazing he is. And I'm thinking, dude, you took me to McDonald's and an adult store. I'm like, you cannot be that amazing. And I was like, okay, bye. And I was
you
like,
make so much money.
Right?
McDonald's is breaking the bank.
Right? I was just like, hey, this is just awkward. Yeah. I pick winners. Do you want to be more like or less like your parents? I'm a parent here sitting with you, Judge. Just kidding.
I don't know. I don't want to base myself off my parents. Like, I want to be myself.
Yeah. I get that. That makes sense.
Personally, I think I'm a pretty good parent.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
I think I'd like to be more like my parents. Well, I feel like I'm like my father a little bit. But I wish I had my mom's, like, chill and, like, calmness in her.
Me too.
Like, I wish I had that part of her persona, like, the more relaxed parent, where I'm more of a high
she's
tense.
so chill.
Yeah, like, your grandma would be like, oh, Polly, don't do that, sweetheart. Or, oh, Polly, you shouldn't do this. She was, like, really calm voiced, you know what I mean? Like, I wish I had that about her in that parent aspect. Sorry, I'm just reading these off. If you could make money doing anything in the world, what would you do?
Raise sloths.
Raise sloths? You think there's money in sloth making?
Sloth making?
Sloth raising?
Yes, you build them. like little machines, slow machines.
Slow machines.
No, like a sanctuary, like taking care of them.
Okay.
Because at sanctuaries, a lot of the ones that they bring in are rescues, so you have to like feed them.
What do you do when you rescue them? Just send them free again?
Yeah, some of them get rehabilitated to a healthy weight and everything, and they let them go. Some of them can't.
Yeah, so you just keep them forever?
Yeah.
And they're your babies forever.
Yeah.
God,
sounds good to me.
You'd be in heaven. Oh my goodness. If I could make money, I'd love to sew for like a living and just make money off that.
You can.
Well, I can't. We can, but I can't.
Mine, I have to move to Costa Rica.
That'd be fun though. Costa Rica. I'm just saying it'd be fun.
I wish.
What is one article of clothing that you cannot part with?
I don't really care much for clothes.
No? There's nothing in your closet that you cannot get rid of ever or part with?
Probably my Toronto jersey.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Or my Doc Martens.
Oh, yeah, those are nice.
I have these huge Doc Martens. They're
knee-high, right?
way cool. No, they're just like shin length.
Oh, okay.
Shin height.
Shin length.
But I paid like $240 for them.
Nice.
And they're amazing. They're platforms. And they got cool like rings on them and stuff. Yeah.
Very gothy.
I've never like bought something so expensive for myself before.
Yeah.
So they're special to me.
That's funny.
Even when Andy wears them, I'm like, ugh.
Don't wear my shoes.
Please be careful.
Right? You're just like checking for scraps and make sure you clean them like immediately after. Yeah.
No mud, no rain.
Wear them in the summertime when it's 30 degrees.
Yeah, exactly.
I have one thing that I could never part with, and it's your grandpa's old painter sweater. It's the beige one with 1 or 2 buttons left because all the buttons have fallen, and it's one of those like wholly knitted kind of sweaters.
Yeah.
And it has 2 holes in the. It's funny because back then, holes in your sleeves, like the where your thumbs were cool, but this was automatically made because I've worn them out so much. The holes, there's thumb holes in them now. It's got paint on it. It's so old. It's probably gonna fall apart eventually, but I can't get rid of it. I just love it, and it's so thick. Like it's thin, but it feels so warm and cozy. I just love it.
And grandma's clothes.
Oh, and your grandma's clothes. Yeah, I have those. I can't ever part with those.
Yeah.
Don't say that. You're gonna make me cry. When did you last cry in front of another person or by yourself? Paula's like this morning. Just kidding.
Probably a few days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With someone or alone?
With someone.
Yeah.
Well, not like they weren't crying.
No, but you were.
I was crying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom breakdowns.
Oh, the joys. Mine was on Saturday. Actually, I was...
Oh, at hockey?
At hockey. So your father, you don't cry at hockey. There's no crying in hockey. And I look at him like, I know. But yeah, after Neil hit me, because I got hit in the collarbone, because we play hockey every Saturday.
Wimp.
I know. And one of the guys had hit me in the collarbone. And I threw my stick, and I was so mad. It wasn't mad at the fact that he hit me. I was mad at the fact that I got hit. Because Dan just bought me these nice shin pads. And, of course, the one place I get is the part that I'm not covered, right? And I'm outside, and I was crying, like, not a lot, but excessively. And then Reese comes out. He's like, are you okay? I'm like, no. And he's like, do you need a hug? I'm like, a little bit. And he's like, I'm all sweaty and gross. But that's okay. So I was hugging and crying.
I know, he told me he went out there and he gave you a hug and you started bawling.
Yeah.
And then Neil came out and you pretended like you weren't crying.
Yeah. You can only cry around family. What is your best quality?
Everything.
Oh my gosh. Stop, watch out. That ego is just too big.
Probably my sense of humor.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty funny.
I think you're pretty funny. Stop. What's my best quality? Is that like a personality
Your
trait?
eyelashes.
Oh god, I got the saddest eyelashes ever. My best quality. My legs. Just kidding. That's not a quality.
Large eye roll.
Yeah. Insert eye roll. I don't know. I want to say, It's like an interview. What are your strengths? Everything. What do you need improvement on? Nothing. I think I don't know. I don't know what my best quality is. I don't know. I'll have to come back to that one. What do you think? What do I think your best quality is? I think your best quality is your sense of humor. No, I like.
Should I take the Emmy now or later?
It's in between your sense of humor. I just love your personality. Well, you're my kid, so I have to love you regardless. But I don't know.
So you're lying.
No, I don't know. It's some vibe you give. Like when I see, like if I've had a crappy day and I call you, I feel at ease. Like if I'm irritated or mad, and I'm like, I'm gonna call Polly quickly, and I talk to you, even if I don't tell you, I'll be like, hey kiddo, how are you? You're like, good, how are you? You're just you give me this soothing. You just give this vibe of like, my world is okay now. You know what I mean?
I try to give good vibes.
Yeah, you give this vibe that just illuminates my life.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, what do you think? These are the questions. I'm not asking for, like, I need you to feed me. What's my best quality? Can I answer this after?
Go back to it.
I'm okay with that.
Probably how protective you are.
Aww.
Like, I got elbowed in the head as a kid and she, like, chased the kid down.
Okay, no, that's not the right story. Tell them the truth.
You tell them.
We were at K-Days, and Polly was what? Like, 12? 13, maybe?
I thought I was younger than that, like 11.
11? She was sitting there, we were eating, and a group of girls passed by, and Polly was sitting there, and she got elbowed by this random, like, 16, 17-year-old kid. It was a teenager, she was with her friends. And I'm like, excuse me? And the girl stopped, like, midway. I'm like, can you come back here and apologize to my kid because you just hit her in the head with your elbow? And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, thank you. I was so mad. Total mama bear came out, eh? I was just, like, fuming. I'm like, if it was my kid, I would have beat her. But yeah, I'm a little protective. So just FYI, don't mess with my kids, I guess. I'm just saying, right?
Yeah, you'd 100% kill for any of us.
I would. I absolutely would. You should see the things I tell Maria about her friends at school. I'm just saying. I won't say because with my luck, one of her mom friends is listening. What initially made you interested in your spouse?
Honestly, it's sad to say, but that he could hold a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many guys are just so dry. The one-word answers. Like, I don't even want to waste my time.
Yeah.
But, like, Reese actually was making jokes, wanting to get to know me.
Yeah.
And that, meant a lot in
Yeah.
this generation.
Yeah, and your guys' generation, definitely, right? What interested me in Dan? So I have a type. My type is angry-faced men. Very threatening looking guys that, like, never smile, ever. So when I saw Dan's picture, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of cute. I kind of like him. And then
with
when
his wonky eyes.
Yeah. When I met him, yeah, I think that's what initially was, like, his features. Like, I liked his features, his eyes. Like, he's got these blue eyes, right? And
shallow, just for his looks.
Yeah, pretty much. I remember on our first date, like our first date. Well, because we first met, we went on a date once Boston Pizza. We went to Boston Pizza, and the chick's like, "Now is this 1 or 2 bills?" And I look at him like, and he's just like, "It's up to you." I'm like, "Oh, if it's up to me, you're paying."
Why wouldn't he?
Right? So yeah, he ended up paying for our first date. And then he paid for the rest of his life now. Just kidding.
Yeah, and then there's Reese. You want food? I'm not gonna eat. I already ate.
Why go on a date if you've eaten already? That's too funny. What would the title of your autobiography be?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would yours be? Crazy Claudia.
It's funny. I have a blog, and I don't post much on it, but it's like The Busy Life of Claudia, and it's like I actually got an email just recently, and it's like you haven't blogged since 2022. I'm like, my life has been very busy. I don't know what my autobiography be. It would be The Crazy Life of Claudia. It totally would be Crazy Claudia. It'd be The Crazy Life of Claudia. Or The Crazy Chilena. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that like we're actually doing this in real life.
Polly just write a book.
Polly just totally eye-rolled me when I said that, just so you know.
I'm not writing a book.
What's your soul age? Old. I'm just kidding.
Mine, old.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You have an old soul?
Lori always told me I'd be a flower child.
So that's what, 60s, 50s?
60s. I love old music. The 60s and 70s are like not just the drugs, okay? Not just the drugs.
Hippie.
But just the peace and love.
You have the face and like the hair for like the chill, the hippie kind of era, like where you can put a little flower in your hair. You'd be like, oh, like, yeah, mellow man. You know what I mean?
It's the weed, isn't
It's
it?
the weed. I don't know what my soul age is. Like 16? Woo woo. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Young.
I'm just gonna say young because I don't know what my soul age would honestly be. What was your first email address? If it's the one you have currently, don't say it, obviously.
Email address? I think it was Derpy Ducky.
Derpy Ducky? Mm-hmm. What the heck is a derpy ducky?
It's a derpy duck.
Like a derp.
Yeah,
like the word derp.
Yeah.
Isn't that like from like, what's that from? Isn't that from that little brown guy? Not brown guy, that little brown, that stuffy, that Domo?
No.
Oh, derp. I think of that. Brown guy. Sorry, I mean that in an appropriate way.
No, that was just something I came up with because I had this keychain and it had a duck on it.
Yeah.
But his eyes were all wonky. So I called him Derpy Ducky. And that was... I needed to make an email, so that's what it was. And my first email was... I had to make an email for Tumblr because I wanted a Tumblr.
Okay.
You know, on Tumblr I had, like... almost 5,000 followers one time.
What's Tumblr? Isn't that like... Oh, that's the one with the...
Picture and video sharing. It's like Instagram,
Yeah.
but...
Older version?
Old. Yeah.
Okay. I think mine was... Okay, so back in my very young Yahoo chat days when I was online...
Meeting my dad days.
You mean your dad days. I want to say... Because my name is Spanish Babe. So I want to say it was Spanish Babe at something. I don't know. I'm going to say it was that because I can't think of anything else it being. Like, I have 2 emails that I use consistently, which I'm not giving you guys.
What are they going to do with your email? Email you?
I don't want people emailing me. I don't want people knowing where I am. Would you survive a zombie apocalypse?
No.
Me neither!
100% no.
I'd be like bait. I'm just like, just use me as bait. I tell Dan all the time. I wouldn't.
I'm way too clumsy for that.
I could see running trip fall.
Yeah.
Grab the baby! Just throw the baby in the air.
I'm dead. Yeah.
That's too funny. Are you a jealous person?
Yeah, I can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so not a jealous person.
Okay.
I am a very, extremely, beyond words of a jealous person. A little bit. 5% jealous.
Jealous of what, though?
Jealous of everything. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I guess relationship, maybe?
Well,
What?
if it's your relationship, you're not jealous, you're territorial. Because jealous is being jealous of something you don't have.
Yeah, okay, so maybe I'm not a jealous person. I don't...
Territorial is just protecting what you do have. Not
Yeah,
wanting
it's
anybody
true.
to get in your way.
Like, if someone was walking by me and had, like, a really nice purse, I'd be like, oh, I'm kind of jealous of that purse.
Yeah.
But, like, it wouldn't be to the point where, like, oh, my God, I'm going to totally get her just to get that purse. I wouldn't go, like, to that extreme. I'd be
I
like...
sure hope not.
I would just take a picture and send it to Dad, be like, Dad, I need this for Christmas. So, I guess, yes. I'm going to take a break from these questions. And we asked our kids, given our kids are almost 2 years old, Riley, Alejandro, who's 3, and Maria, who's 7. So we asked kids questions. I'm going to just pull it up on my phone because Polly texted me her answers for Riley because I showed her some of the questions. I don't think I asked you all the questions because some of them I don't think Riley would have understood.
She understood a lot of them. She did really well, yeah.
Okay, so the first question was, we asked the kids, what is your favorite dinosaur?
I have to explain some of them.
Okay. So the first one, Maria said T-Rex. Alejandro pointed to his t-shirt and said this one, which was T-Rex. What did Riley say?
Riley said Rah!
Do you have any brothers or sisters? Maria said 2. Alejandro just looked at Maria and pointed to her. So you don't exist for your brother.
Yeah, that's fine.
What did Riley say?
Well, I asked her, do you have a brother? I asked her if she had a sister first.
Yeah.
And she just looked at me.
Yeah.
But then I said, do you have a brother? And she said, brother. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because she kisses him every day. So.
Right.
She knows the word.
Yeah. What show are you watching right now? Maria said Caroline. Alejandro said Dinosaur.
A show.
That one I might not have to ask you.
Oh, what show are you watching right now? Riley said Turtle. Because she was watching an episode of Barney, but they were doing a turtle thing.
Okay.
So she said Turtle.
Okay. What food would you eat if you could every day? Maria said empanada de queso. She said it really low in a weird way. Alejandro? And please note, my son does not eat or drink this at all. Coffee! Like, what? I'm like, coffee? Okay. Riley?
Raisins. Because she was eating raisins.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite color? Maria said morado, which is purple in Spanish. And Alejandro said pointed dancer. It's like black. I'm like, okay.
Riley, when I asked her her favorite color, she said pink.
Aww. That's my favorite. What are you going to do for your birthday this year? Alejandro said and interrupted and said, dinosaur! And I'm like, we already had a dinosaur theme. Maria's like, no, a bunny birthday. And I'm like, a bunny birthday? And she's like, yeah, bunny. I'm like, I don't even know what that means, but okay. Apparently a bunny birthday. Riley?
Well, I asked her if she was going to have a party.
Yeah.
And because she doesn't really know birthday.
Yeah.
She said, party. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite? This one I didn't ask you because variety, because she's not in school, and I didn't ask Handro either. What's your favorite subject in school? Maria said art. What's your favorite animal? Maria looked at me and said bat. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay. Which, bat, really? Like, I don't even have it, like...
That's very Wednesday Addams of her.
I know, I never thought of it now. Alejandro said, of course, dinosaur. Mm-hmm. Riley?
Elmo.
What's your favorite animal? Elmo?
Yeah.
He's kind of an animal. What's your favorite room in your house and why? I didn't ask the why part to Alejandro. Alejandro's like, the dinosaur room. And I'm like, we don't even have a dinosaur. So just so you know, we do not have a dinosaur room. I can guarantee that on my life. Maria said the basement. Because I can play there. Because that's what her toy room is, right?
Yeah.
Riley?
I didn't ask her why, but I asked her what her favorite room is. She said, Mama room.
Aww. Which TV show or movie would you want to come true in real life? Maria's like, Caroline. Alejandro. The $1 million answer. Dinosaur. Like, this kid is obsessed. Like, come on, kid.
Riley said, Mimi Mouse.
Mimi Mouse. Oh, I just love her little voice. What's your favorite song? So, the backstory to my kids is Maria's obviously named Maria after my mom. And I always play the song, Ricky Martin's Maria song. And then there's also Carlos Santana's Maria song. So every time in the car, Maria's like, can I play my song? So I let her pick which one. And Alejandro has the Lady Gaga song called Alejandro. So, of course, Maria's is Carlos Santana one this time around because usually it's Ricky Martin. Mm-hmm. And Alejandro's favorite song is Alejandro. He's like, Alejandro. I'm like, okay, well, your song. So they call it their songs. That's their favorite songs. And Riley's?
Song, baby.
Oh, that's the, what's the song? Is that Shark Baby? The Baby Shark?
No, she just said song, baby.
What song?
I don't know.
Just random.
What's your favorite song? She said, song, baby.
That's awesome.
You forgot favorite food.
No, I did that. Oh, I forgot to ask you. What's Riley's favorite food?
Noodles.
Oh, that's one you can eat every day? Yes, the favorite food one. Yes, noodles. I should probably could eat noodles every day. If you guys have kids that are, at any age, you can ask them these questions. Comment on what your kids say for a fun little laugh. We gave you our kids' responses. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Next week, I think that's it, hey? Do you want to talk about it a little bit more or no? It's up to you.
Yeah, we can do a couple more.
Okay. What is your date deal breaker? Like when you started dating Reese, what was your deal breaker?
Drugs.
Drugs?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Weed is fine. I don't care.
but just heavier drugs.
Yeah, like, yeah, no.
Yeah. My deal breaker was kids. I didn't want to date anyone with kids.
Here I am.
No, this is the funny thing. I told Dan, I'm like, it's funny because when we were chatting, I'm like, if you ever had kids, we wouldn't be dating. He's like, why? I'm like, because that was one of my stipulations.
That's selfish because you have kids.
I know, and then he's like, well, I didn't know you had a kid. And I'm like, actually, it was literally on my profile picture, my first line.
Now it's swapped.
Right? It said on there, it said, I have one daughter who is my world. So if you don't want we don't want to date someone with kids, bye. Or something along the lines of that. And I'm like, it was my first sentence in my bio. And I'm like, how did you miss that? He's like, I kind of just look at the pictures. I'm like, really? I'm like, you didn't even read any of this? Like, I put in-depth effort into that. But yeah, it was funny. But that was my deal breaker. No kids. Mostly because I already had you, so I was like, meh.
I say drugs because it's so common with people my age.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. What kind of gifts do you like?
I like experience gifts.
Yeah.
I've lately been giving a lot of experience gifts more than things. Like, you don't need things. You don't need things.
Are you referring to me?
Yes.
Oh, you. Oh, me. Oh, me. Oh, okay. Not cool, man. No cool.
She's a lot of things.
But they're all things I use and need in my life.
No, they're not.
Stop.
See, even Dad's laughing.
Yeah. Shh, back there.
So like concerts, hockey games, stuff like that. Or I give really thoughtful gifts. Like, I try and make an effort.
Yeah. I like gifts that are sentimental. That are like,
I know.
That touch me in the heart. Or I try to give gifts that are sentimental.
That make you cry.
Yeah. I like those kind of gifts. I like to be made cried of. If that is a word.
Cried
of. Yep. What's something besides your phone that you would take with you everywhere? Not including your kids, because you're obviously taking your kids.
I don't even take my phone everywhere. Nothing.
Nothing?
I barely carry anything around now.
I feel like I take my wallet a lot if I didn't, other than my phone.
I don't even know where my wallet is.
That's a lie. That's a lie. There's one thing that I carry with me just as much as I do my phone. Is a water bottle.
Yeah.
I have a water bottle always. I could be going to pick up Marie at the bus stop. I will bring a bottle of water. Just because I'm always, like, thirsty randomly. And I'm just like... And, of course, the minute I get in the car and I don't have a water bottle, I'm like... I'm thirsty.
Oh, I thought of something.
What?
My glasses.
Oh, yeah, because you can't see without them. You gotta need them.
Yep.
Yeah, that is one thing, yes. What did you want to be when you grew up?
A vet.
Yeah, Maria wants to be a veterinarian, too.
I don't think she will.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't see it.
I'm going to tell her that. You're going to break her heart. What do you think she's going to be?
You're going to break her heart. I'm not telling her.
I'm going to make her listen to this. I'm just kidding. What do you think she's going to be? Besides driving me crazy. Because she loves me.
I'd say more of, like... I don't know. I think more teacher.
Yeah?
Something like that. I don't know. She's very bossy.
I don't know where she gets that from at all.
Yeah, me neither. And I think she would like to boss people around. So I think a teacher.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wanted to be a teacher. Actually, I wanted to be two things when I grew up. I wanted to be a lawyer. And
the arguing? Yeah.
Yeah. My dad's like, you'd make a great lawyer because all you do is argue. And I'm like, what? Now that I think about that, I know where my daughter gets it from now. So that's another thing I gave my daughter. Awesome.
Not me.
No, not you. You're like chillest one. That and I want to be a teacher. I really wanted to be a teacher.
Weird. I couldn't see you as a teacher.
I know, I can't see myself a teacher now either. I wanted to be
so mad.
Oh, I'd be so bad as a teacher. I'd be like fired within seconds, I'm sure. Okay, I have to ask this before we close this off. What is the most annoying habit a person can have?
Chewing with their mouth open.
Oh my god, right?
Andy does it, and I always threaten to kill him when he does.
Oh, that's like one of my biggest pet peeves.
Like yesterday, we were playing Fall Guys, and I was sitting in front of him, probably 6 feet in front of him. And because he was sitting on the couch, so I was sitting in front of the TV. And I could hear him chewing. And he knows I hate it.
Oh.
So I turn around and I glare at him. And he's like, I knew you'd do that. It's like I did that on purpose.
Was it like food or gum or what?
It was like a hard candy, those caramels.
Oh, I'm like twitching just thinking of the sound.
But he does it, and I'm like I straight up threaten him. I'm like, I'm gonna slit your throat in your sleep. Like, if you don't stop.
Oh my goodness, that's annoying. Yeah, I can't. My biggest pet peeve, I have a lot of pet peeves, like a lot. Dad is giggling in the background because he knows 95% of them are him. My biggest pet peeve are people that, like, not twitch, but move. Oh, twitch, I guess it would be, right? Like, leg twitchers. Like, if you're sitting there and your leg is shaking. Your uncle? It's your Ernesto?
I know.
Oh, my God. We went out to IHOP the other day, like a month, 2 months ago. And he's sitting there. I'm like, he's sitting across from me in the corner beside, like, my niece and his wife. And I have both the kids beside me. And I'm like, who's shaking the table? And your tio's like, sorry. I'm like, yeah, because his knee is, like, up, like,
hitting it.
Yeah, he's shaking the whole table. I'm like, oh my goodness. But like leg twitchers, I can't. I just physically can't. When I was working at Northgate and I had to catch the bus, there was a person reading a book, and like I was reading a book too, and they were like sitting across from me, and their legs were moving. There was nowhere to sit in the bus except for like the spots we were sitting in. I physically had to get up and move because I tried to cover it with my hand because I'm like, maybe they won't see and it won't annoy me. I couldn't. I just physically cannot. It just, what am I going to be like? Can you please stop moving? It's annoying. Like, I probably would have said that, but I probably would have gotten kicked off the bus, but.
They probably have, like, ADHD or something.
Still.
Can't help it.
I know, but I can't help the fact that drives me up the wall. Like, it just drives me batty. Okay, even talking about it is stressing me out.
I know, you're twitching now.
Sorry, that was me coughing.
Everybody knows that.
But yeah, that's my habit. I'm going to cross some of these off after, and we'll answer a bit more after, like, next week. Or we'll ask our guests some of them, too, just for fun.
Yeah, I guess next week.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can have our guest next week. We have a special guest. We're super excited. Our very first guest. We don't know what kind of topic it's going to be just yet. It might be... We don't want to...
Don't tell them.
Yeah, we don't know yet. I don't want to tell, like, who it is or what we're going to...
Spoilers.
No spoilers. That was really spoiler-ish. Okay, well, I hope you guys have yourself a great night. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Or great week. Wow, I'm just jumping the gun already. I hope you guys had a great week and have an awesome weekend. There we go.
Good job.
Good job, thanks. All right, we hope to see you guys.
Comment, share. Like, comment, share.
Like, comment, and share. Spread the word.
Comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Okay, comment.
Please
like, comment. It sounds like I said light, but not like. Anyways, we hope you guys have a good day. We will chat with you later. Make sure you guys tune in next week. Check out our guest and what we're going to talk about. Mm-hmm. And yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.